Hey guys, this is gonna be a quick little video on my Monster Jam collection. I've been starting to get into a new hobby, which is Monster Jam. Me and my dad have been to a few events a long time ago at the Tacoma Dome. We went to a few Monster Jam events. Like here, 2016 was the last time we went. And then went in 2015. Went in 2014. And then the first 2 years we went was 2010 with Gravedigger on the front, and 2011. So yeah, there's a Monster Jam. So yeah, that was the first one I went to when I was just 10 years old. And these are the trucks that I currently own in my collection. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, this is probably one of my favorite trucks because I'm a sucker for anything Panthers. I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, and I like anything Panthers. You got the Predator, I think it's pronounced. Pretty cool truck. We have the T-Max. Does that say Traxxas? Yeah, Traxxas T-Max truck. And all of these are real trucks from what I've researched. We got King Crunch. This was one of the trucks. This was the truck I got when I went to my first Monster Jam event with my dad back when I was just 10 years old, back in 2010. And my dad's got a picture of it. It's too bad I don't know how to edit and put it on the screen or anything like that. But I went to my first Monster Jam event when I was 10 years old, and that's when I got this truck, because King Crunch was at the event at the time, back when it was still on the circuit. Not all of these trucks are on the circuit anymore. Some of them are older and haven't been on the circuit. These are all large hub Monster Jam trucks. I know some collect the small hubs. I like the large hubs. And here we have Cowboy. Very cool. And then we got Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. This truck was a real truck, but it's no longer around on the circuit. At least this Hot Wheels truck anyways. We got the Destroyer in yellow with the flames. We have the Monster Mutt Rottweiler, which I got, I think, at my last Monster Jam event I went to in 2016. So it looks pretty cool. And this one I've had for a long time, the, what is it, Crimson Crusher, I believe this one's called. So this one, this is one of the older ones. This one's a metal base. A lot of the new ones have a plastic base. And this one I actually just picked up today. And of course, if you're a Monster Jam collector, you obviously know that Spin Master owns the Monster Jam brand. Right there, Spin Master Toys, a Canadian company, toy company that bought the Monster Jam brand in 2019, from what I researched. Mattel actually used to own the Monster Jam brand, but Spin Master had the rights and they took over, and they've now owned the brand since then. And now Hot Wheels has their own line of fantasy monster trucks. Here we have Northern Nightmare. I'm going to crack this one open at the end and compare them to the older Mattel monster trucks. And one thing with Northern Nightmare, I always get him confused with this truck right here, the Metal Militia. I think I got this one at another Monster Jam event as well, because to me it looks super similar, the coloring. You know, it's kind of hard to see. There's Metal Militia, and here's Northern Nightmare. Oh, much better lighting over here. And of course, if you know Monster Jam, Gravedigger is always the #1 truck you'll see everywhere. I think he was at pretty much every Monster Jam event I went to. So here we have Gravedigger. This is an older one. Normally on top it would have flames and it said Gravedigger, 4-time champion, Bad to the Bone on the top, but this is an older one, so this one does not have that. But still really cool truck. So yeah, so if you know Monster Jam, you're going to see this one everywhere at, I think, pretty much every show. And this is a Burger King toy I had a long time ago. I was kind of young and didn't really take care of my toys as much, so I kind of chewed up the things. But I'm looking to replace a few of these trucks, like the Predator and the Wild Thing, which we'll get to, which like I said, I didn't take care of my toys as much growing up. So I'm looking to replace those because of wheels either maybe coming off or bent axles. So I'm hoping to replace this and Predator and Wild Thing. So there is Bulldozer. This was a Burger King toy that I got a long time ago. And here we have Bounty Hunter. This is an old version of Bounty Hunter. I remember playing the 2007 Monster Jam video game. I've also played Path of Destruction, which I don't like it personally as much as the 2007 Monster Jam video game. And this was one of the trucks that was in the 2007 Monster Jam video game I played on the Wii. So there's Bounty Hunter. Looks really cool. I'm hoping to get the female version, Scarlet Bandit, which is also one of my favorite trucks as well. Here we have Bustin' Loose. This one's no longer around. This was an older truck that got re-released later in a new paint scheme. The real truck was long retired a long time ago. This was an older truck that was out on the circuit. Bustin' Loose. Pretty cool nonetheless. And here's Wild Thing. I don't know if this one's still around. I don't think it is anymore. But yeah, this was a pretty cool looking truck with the kind of cracked skull detail. And now we get into a few others that aren't Monster Jam, but are kind of monster truck-like. We have the Cadillac Escalade EXT in black. All black from, I think this is from Jada Toys, from the Just Truck series. And we have, I think this one I've shown already in a video in that one of my Goodwill bag haul filled with other die-cast cars. But this was the truck from Fast and Furious, that animated series. You press a button and from regular mode to off-road mode. It's got suspension and moves. So that's pretty cool. And this was a custom. The chassis of it was a Burger King toy. And it was like a thing that popped off when you launched it as well. But I lost the top of it until I found a couple tops I put on it. But I like this one the best. This Chevy. So this was a custom that I made. So pretty cool. I think this might have been either in that same Goodwill haul bag with that truck back there, or in another Goodwill bag or something, but I don't remember. So yeah, I made this custom creation. Pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the Northern Nightmare. and see how it compares to the regular Mattel monster truck. So I'm going to set you guys down for a second. Actually, all right, so here's this is the poster thing that came with it. This is pretty cool. I didn't know it actually came with a poster on the back of Northern Nightmare doing a big air jump in a stadium. And these are all the trucks that are in this mix. I'm mainly going to stick to the stuff that I know, like El Toro Loco. I didn't find that one today. Earthshaker, that's a real truck. I'm looking to acquire that one. But yeah, there's that sheet, and then we got, let's move these out of the way. All right, see how this compares. This is the Spin Master Monster Jam truck, and this is the Mattel Monster Jam truck. So the Mattel is, I think, a little bit smaller compared to, let me go to the other side. We got better lighting on this side. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, I think this one's a little bit longer, the new Spin Master. I don't know, it's hard to tell on camera, but we'll try and see if we can do this here. Yeah, that's the Spin Master on the right, and then the other one on the left, the Mattel Monster Jam truck. So a little bit different, but still really cool nonetheless. And also you got this little wheelie bar as well. I'm gonna remove that because I just want the truck. And normally they always come with accessories like flag series, crushable cars, little figures, stuff like that, but I just want the truck. Though personally, I think you can remove this, which I'm eventually gonna do. Maybe I can with one hand. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. I don't know, but there's your comparison for the Spin Master versus Mattel Monster Jam trucks. And there's the rest of my collection. And thanks for watching, you guys. And stay safe out there, everyone. And stay tuned for my future videos that I'll have planned in Oregon, as well as a picking haul later on coming up next week. Thanks for watching, you guys. Stay safe out there.